What's up, guys? Brad here, and today we're going to be looking at Book of Demons, a new game. It's on early access. So basically, the only thing available right now is the Warrior, and it's the full campaign. So we're not going to be missing too much. It's not going to be just short, just like a first act of the game or something like that. But obviously, it is subject to change. Who knows, the game could be drastically different when it actually is released, but it's very solid at this point. Can't wait to see the other classes come out and whatever else they have planned in the story. So we're actually going to create our character right here. So basically it's just saying that it's in early access. And Brad. And here we are, Book of Demons. The game is an insane callback to the original Diablo.
Is that really you? I'm so happy to see you after all this time. It seems like it's been ages since you left our town. I just wish you were...
I'm actually going to skip through some of the... I've kind of listened to a lot of this. I played through a bunch just to get my hands in it, because I don't want to go completely in blind, so then I have no idea what's going on, and then...
Your arrival brings
just think it's a little bit better if I know what it's going on.
There's
so here's
no
basically
better
the
way to
Nectar
forge
guy.
one's skill than by traveling.
He identifies your cards. Cards are basically your skills and equipment, in both, and they utilize your mana. If you're equipping anything, it's exactly the same basically it's a reserve. So, you might wear a chest piece that's 5 mana, well then you can't use any skills. So basically the first guy is like a chef, and he's like the butcher. And then I believe that's supposed to be the Archbishop, which is like Lazarus, which is the anti-bishop or something. So first level is basically just showing you the ropes of how movement works.
I am the sword that splits darkness.
And the steps show you like where you've been. And then so if they're golden, that means you've explored everything in the area. And basically, if you hold down the mouse button, left click, it'll attack faster. But it'll attack if you don't, press anything. So we got our first card, Mighty Blow. We'll equip that. Mighty Blow is basically just a regular attack that does 3 damage. So, it's kind of nice. There's so much to explain in this game. It's pretty awesome. So, and then
I
if
can
you
see
look at the
that the sanctity
here,
of this place has been fouled.
that's basically a quote from, one of the quotes from Diablo. But it tells you, what's left in the level, so you can get a full clear. So as you see, we did everything in this level. But God, let's see, what else is there to say? Kind of give you a rundown. When you level up, the monsters in that area, they lose, life points. For example, now these skeletons that had 3, they have 2 now. But that doesn't mean all monsters lose their health points, it's only when you level up in the area with them around you, I believe. I don't know if it's just if they're on the screen with you, or if it's they're just in the level in general. So one thing that you'll learn as you go about is kind of there's different spells and
Die!
I don't know, just everything in general. There's so much that's going on to kind of teach you in the beginning. I'll teach you about the cauldron, I guess, afterwards. Kind of get to see a little bit of it. But now, as you see, the skeletons are really easy. Here's our first, our equipment, basically. So, if you wear this, there's a 40% chance that a heart will spawn when we get a hit. So I'm actually gonna put that on over here. These guys explode the poison in the radius. So, did we clear everything? I don't know if we did. I don't believe we did because we didn't get the notification saying we did. So we'll go back over here quick. Yeah. When I first played, I didn't realize that how like good the armor is. It's a lot better than what I thought. It's not that I didn't think it was good. I just wasn't getting hit that often. But once you get further into the game, that's when you realize, like, oh yeah, getting health to respawn after getting hit is very useful. And another thing too is the game is, it's very similar to Diablo. It's actually pretty difficult too, because the more you play it and you realize, oh wow, I can't really run away too well because I'm on rails. So we're gonna go to town. Level up our mana again, because mana, I've realized, is a lot. So here's our magical cauldron. I'll show you this now.
I've been busy too while you were away.
So basically, she just tells you that she's learning about the magical cauldron. Click the magical cauldron. It tells you what you get. So right now, because we level up, the other point that we get from the level up goes in the cauldron. So we can collect the prize if we pay the gold. So if we wanted to right now pay 500, we'll get 2 health also. But we're gonna keep going, and because, you know, I'm not too worried about dying yet. And along the way, as you open chests and treasures and whatnot, killing bosses, you'll find prizes also that go in here. It could be anything from a card to something like just, you know, 1,000 gold you know, packed. So, did we pick up another? No, we didn't.
Greetings, traveler.
Here is
People call magical.
basically the fortune teller. She charges your cards, such as potions, when you end up getting them, and you can upgrade your cards when you get runes, which runes are just utility card basically that will upgrade cards, and you can sell them to for like gold, I believe.
Few living.
And then our Deckard Cain guy, the sage, he basically identifies cards, and if you pay him gold, he'll unlock more slots as you go, and they get more expensive. Seriously, that's another thing too with the cauldron, is the more you use it. So it's kind of like the incentive is, if you die, you lose the contents of the cauldron, except for the life and mana that you get from levels. Whereas if you, but if you save it up, you can, you know, just pay 500 to get all the rewards. So you kind of, it's like a, you know, balancing act. And then here is a flex scope. Basically, it tells you that you could kind of choose how long you want your game sessions to be, between 7, like for right now, it's based off of your character's level. So once you hit to like level 15, you can go to very big, and it just depends on your, you know, how much time maybe you have to play. So we'll go with the, I don't know. Do we want to just go straight up with the small one, the most amount of time? Yeah, we haven't gotten that far into here, so let's do that. Now, shield guys, we have to break their shields first before. Sometimes the shields can be annoying. I usually like to kind of take my time, because, you know, there's an item, so now we have an you know, a random item in there. It can be anything from card to gold. I don't know, maybe there's even more attached to it, but as of right now, those are just a few examples. A rune is also another one. Little gargoyles. mana. Another item in there. I feel like already I have a decent sense of the game. Enough to where I feel like I'm playing, you know, making a let's play of it is decent. I'm not going in completely blind. So, these are like turns kind of thing. Like, you know, so you're not just straight up wrecking the bosses. But they pause in between, they regain their health, you have to defeat them again. There's a potion, just like I was saying. We're gonna equip it because potions are nice. Especially later on, you never know. Unidentified card we have. So we have to go to the stage to identify it. But basically, these 3 items. Barrel of arrows, sarcophagus. Alright. Ah, it's over here. Nice, cleared it. So yeah, enemies can also do spells that you'll see later on. I'm not sure if we'll see that till the next time. Probably won't be in this video, probably next video, I think. And basically they, you can interrupt their spells they cast by, there'll be like a little icon above their head. And then you have to hold down on the icon to stop them. And a lot of the spells are actually pretty tough. Whether it's like spawning a bunch of minions, teleporting to a new area, and spawning skeletons on top of you, to, you know, just a lot of that stuff. So we're gonna pick up the health. These little health pools. They heal you fully and they regenerate over time. It's kind of nice. And archers are one of the more annoying enemies in the beginning. They do a lot of damage. I usually like to clear out the skeletons faster than the rest of the enemies, because they will just, you know, they'll dwindle you down pretty quickly. You can actually use the I don't know, the zombie guys who, these guys that have poison, they will explode and they'll actually hurt the people around them. So kind of like that too. Oh yes, there's also another mechanic actually too, because we haven't had happen just yet. It's basically being poisoned. So if you're poisoned, your health pool will be green, and then basically over like over a certain course of time, you can end the poison. It'll tell you, it'll be like, all right, yeah, it'll do a total of 3 points of damage, poison damage to you. Well, after it does 1 damage, you can end it quickly if like you're by clicking the health orb, which is pretty cool. But it gets a little hectic trying to do that when you're surrounded by numerous hordes of enemies. So here's a new guy's little floating pig cow thing. Start to see archers putting in damage there. The cauldron. The other thing too is I believe the health that drops basically from your when you get hit. Pretty sure it disappears after a certain amount of time.
Die!
Really kill him pretty quickly. I'll level up. Another card. The shield is kind of useful as it blocks incoming missiles. We're probably gonna put that on. So we're almost done with this level. We go back to town. Here we are. So here we are. We just finished this. We'll go to town here. Actually, we did that really quick. And I just keep changing it every time. Because why not? So we're gonna go to town. We can identify your card and get a new slot.
Finally, these.
So here we are. Identify our card. Oh, get crazy. Ah, yeah, Shadow Sword. So Shadow Sword basically it makes it so within a certain range it'll attack like 2 monsters at the same time. Pretty useful. Magic Cauldron has 3 health and 3 prizes. We could do that. But actually, now it has 5 health? 5 health, 3 prizes? It's not too bad just for 500 gold. We charge up our potions quick. Oh yes, and unlock our card slots. And the reason I'm buffing up my mana so much is because we want to use as many of these card slots as we can and be able to still use a skill. Because you'll realize that these the artifact cards and equipment, I call it equipment basically, because it's shield and bloody armor. But basically they're very useful. I don't know how else to really explain it other than that. And I'm thinking that we're gonna use the shield right now. So, I don't know, do we get the cauldron? We get 16 health. I think we're good. And, well, I'm gonna do another small one. Because we don't have too much time. We should have enough time to do the small one, and then we'll end for that video. Be a quick 30 minutes. Nice. So we get to see our first time of these stone statue gargoyles. Kind of annoying. Just got a rare card. I usually prioritize who I attack first. The more dangerous they are, the more I'll try to take them out. Alright, so this is Ash. It might be the first time you see us poisoned. Yeah. Ooh, close. Very close.
Take this!
So as you should see, we get our, but it has health. You can see the hearts basically on the ground. As they pop out, it'll give you some health. Don't know how else to explain it. I'm forgetting that I don't have, there's a, an artifact in which it regenerates mana over time. Very useful as it lets us kind of spam our skill. But this time we have to be a little bit more careful as to what we use. Could use the shoot, that item called the Shadow Sword. Shadow Sword would be nice, as it would let us kind of take out some of these smaller enemies a little bit quicker. Oh, we got poison. So there's the poison mechanic being shown. Here's a lot of health for us. let's go back here, pick up what we missed. Alright, nice. I don't know, I think that might be a mage. Well, continuing our trend, the mana seems to be pretty powerful. Maybe down the road we'll do a little bit more health. We're able to use the skills that we need, but right now I think it's better to do mana because, well, you know, we're just not really in danger of dying yet. No other way to really explain it. Alright, what did we miss? Did we miss something? I believe we did. This way. We get poisoned. Oh yeah, these guys, they spawned, those guys poison us. Alright, so... should be cleared now. No? Didn't clear it. Alright. It's not telling us. No. I don't think I missed anything else up there. We'll just go down to the next level. I don't want to stay here too long, just in case. I don't think there's probably anything too important. Oh. No, it wasn't that. I was thinking maybe it was that guy. Here's a guy. Nice. Health damage. So yeah, if they're poison and they get hit with a poison explosion, they get healed. And I believe the stone guys cannot be damaged by any elements. I just hit that one on complete accident. But yeah, I mean, even without really putting any points into health right now. I mean, obviously, if we get the cauldron, we'll have, I think, 21 points of health. But we aren't too worried about our health.
I don't have enough mana.
We ran out of our mana, so we don't see any big boss guys. Just, well, mighty blow. I was gonna say smite them. I don't know why. Alright. So we already went to the left. Let's go back right. Don't remember if there's a health pool. Aha, there's one right there. It's kind of nice for us. Nice. So this is basically a throw, which this is like a area of effect attack. It's not crazy
I
area
don't
of
have
effect
enough
attack,
mana.
but it is pretty. Heal now. 2. Slightly used coin. Where the hell is that? Whatever. It's just 28 gold. Slightly used coin. It is nice to clear completely everything out because you get like a special reward at the end, but I don't know if it's a reward in the game or if it's just like the avatar system that's within. Like they have this back to games little. I don't know how to explain it. It's like their own little hub world of video games. They're planning on doing a call out to all old classic games. And it seems like, well, the first one is Diablo. Diablo 1.
I don't have enough mana.
Oh no!
Take this!
The game's amazingly fun. So much fun.
I don't have enough mana.
Why? Why can't we just regenerate mana over time a little bit? My card. Oh, I think that was a spell that we could have probably stopped right there. Woo! Some good damage we took there. Die over time. What are we missing? 3? Gold, and a barrel. There we are. Full clear, and we're all done. So there we are. Finish this section. So we can go deeper. Completed there. I think it gives you points in this if you are able to, like, you know, get a full clear of everything. So we're gonna go to town. And I think now what I will do is, we get this guy who basically happened in Diablo 1. He kind of gives you health. If you come to town and you're lacking, you know, if you're not at full health or mana, he'll, on these barrels here, I'll have a potion for you. You just kind of put your cursor over it and it heals you. Do we have a level before I do this? No. So we're going to grab this cauldron, show you what it is. There's 6 life and 6 prizes. These are 500 gold. Collect a prize. It's going to go up. And now what we do is we go over to prize, we click them, and it'll show us. So this gives us like experience boost. And we, what else do we get? Gold? Probably just gold, I don't know. So we're receiving double experience for 2,772 like experience, I'm guessing.
Barmaid is as kind.
I think. Let's identify our cards. There is the amulet that I was talking about. So happy we got that. And we also got Remedy, which will cure us of poison. Not too worried about that right now. Let's see. So we're gonna get rid of that shield and put the amulet on. And we'll do throw for now. Time being. So that is it, guys. That was the first video. Basically 30 minutes of gameplay, kind of run quickly, and quick summary of what the game is like. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.